interview them, and we're going to see out of the Bible character cards on jw.org who was some of their favorite characters. So maybe we'll start with Sister Ruiz, or Maris Ruiz. And Maris, I was going to ask you, who was your favorite Bible character that you saw?
Jonathan, who was King Saul's son, is one of my favorite Bible characters.
Okay, so you picked Jonathan. Well, what was it that he did from the Bible that made you want to pick Jonathan?
I learned from the Bible that Jonathan was a great friend to David. It didn't matter that he was 30 years older than David, and instead of being jealous about David becoming king, he loyally supported him. Jonathan and David were true friends because they both loved Jehovah.
Oh, that's a good reason to pick Jonathan. Now, what way would you like to imitate Jonathan?
I try to be like Jonathan and be the best friend that I can be, being a good listener and make sure I share with others. And when something good happens in their life, I want to be happy for them. And I also learned we can be close friends with older ones in the congregation. They love Jehovah too, and that's what we both have in common.
Well, very good. And so, do you have younger friends than yourself? And do you have older friends as well?
Yes.
Okay, well, very good. It's a good start. Now, let's go ahead and move on to tell us who her Bible character was. So, Addison, who was your favorite Bible character?
Rahab from the city of Jericho.
Rahab. Okay, well, what was it that Rahab did that made you want to pick her?
Rahab believed in Jehovah since she was a little girl. When Jehovah sent 2 spies to Jericho, she hid them on the roof to protect them from the king's men.
Yeah, well, what did those spies tell her to do?
They told her to throw a red cord out of her window so she could save everyone in her house. She listened to the spies and Jehovah saved her family.
Okay, great. So in what way then would you like to imitate Rahab?
I want to always obey Jehovah just like Rahab. She has strong faith in Jehovah just like me. I believe in him and know he will let me live in the paradise if I listen to him. I want to save my life and my family just like Rahab.
Well, very good. Hey, do you listen to your parents? Do you
Yes.
Listen to your parents? Well, then you're obeying Jehovah too, because he tells you to obey your parents, right? Well, very good. Well, let's talk to Connor now. And Connor, who was it that you picked that was your favorite Bible character?
Jonah. I have always liked the story about Jonah and the big fish.
Okay, great. That's a good one to pick. So what was it that Jonah did that you felt the reason why you wanted to pick him?
Jehovah told Jonah to go to the city of Nineveh and tell them that Jehovah is going to destroy the city because they were so bad. But Jonah didn't want to go because he was scared. He went on a boat that was going in a different direction. Then a storm began, and Jonah said, "Throw me into the water and the sea will calm down." When they did, the sea calmed down, but Jonah didn't die. A big fish swallowed him, and he stayed in there for 3 days and 3 nights. He prayed to Jehovah to get him out of the big fish. Then a big fish spit him out on land. After that, Jonah went to the city of Nineveh like Jehovah told him to. Jonah preached to the people, and they stopped doing bad things. So Jehovah didn't destroy the city.
Okay, very good. Have you ever been in the belly of a fish for 3 days?
No.
No, none at all? Okay. All right, so what was it, in what way then would you, Connor, like to imitate that Bible character?
I learned from the story of Jonah to never do something different than what Jehovah tells you to do. Also, if we listen to Jehovah and do what he says, he will help us. I also want to be like Jonah when he had courage to try and save everyone on the boat when they were in trouble. He also showed courage when he finally went to Nineveh to preach to those bad people, and he learned to care more about others than himself.
Well, very good. So did you guys learn all this through the Bible character cards? Well, very good. I appreciate you guys' And I'm sorry I had you bring your cards up. I forgot